So we get another bro video of Cole and MJF, and this time Adam wants him to go to the trampoline park. And while Adam was acting like he was 12, jumping up and down at the opportunity to play on the trampoline and play the video games, MJF's looking around for pussy. There is none. So then he sees a dodgeball. And then much of the video is, and by the way, they have a special dodgeball now, don't they? That ball looks soft and green. What kind of dodgeball did they play dodgeball with when you were a kid?
Well, they use those rubber kickballs, but I don't know if they're going to use those at a trampoline park with kids bouncing all over the place.
Well, that's the thing. There was, because I used to get fucking those goddamn soccer balls chucked at me.
Soccer balls?
Well, they were the soccer balls or the volleyballs or whatever. They weren't goddamn fluffy Nerf balls.
Seriously, though, dodgeball's fun. Why didn't you just try to catch the ball and get someone else out?
Are you allowed to try to catch the ball?
You never caught the ball?
No, they always just told me to stand there in front of the fucking wall while they threw balls at me.
That's not dodgeball. That's a firing line.
Oh, well, no wonder it was different. But anyway, so the majority of the video is MJF in slow motion, artistically done with reaction shots from 6- and 7-year-old children, throwing the dodgeballs at the small children and them making ooh faces and how much it hurts, even though they're not bouncing off their goddamn face with any impact. And then the last shot of the video, it was the kids laying there making fake funny pain faces with their tongues stuck out. And then they get MJF and Adam Cole get flipped off by a 7-year-old girl. She gives them the finger. I hated this. It was so phony. I don't even mind if he's really pegging those fucking kids with a goddamn dodgeball and we see it in real time with one camera where it doesn't look fucking fake. That would have been funny. I'd like to bean a couple of the little crumb-snatching rugrats, too.
Oh, will you stop it?
But it's fucking phony, the way these things are put together and presented and the way that they're doing it, and they're ruining MJF for me. I know everybody else getting a big kick out of it because wrestling is something you're just supposed to laugh at. But if anytime I see something that's obviously phony, I just roll my eyes, and this is it. What'd you think?
You know, I think they've gotten past the point of needing to keep doing these buddy videos because they're doing these videos every week and then they still do a live in-ring promo later on in the show. I think you could just stick with that. I'm not against the idea of doing these outside features. I'm against the fake reaction shots.
Yes.
And it was nothing but that. It was nothing but stylistic shots. If it was going to be Adam Cole goofing around and MJF doing his thing, even if it didn't have to be one camera, and it probably should be, maybe two at most, but it has to make sense. It can't be like, okay, we filmed this guy assaulting all of these children in slow-mo as close-ups.
Now let's get the children to come back and do reaction shots. Hey, bring the ambulance back. Can you just back it up in the parking lot? Just get the kids to come back for a couple more B-roll shots.
This is a promotion that made us think that they were afraid of any of this lawsuit stuff with Punk. In the last 2 weeks, Nick Wayne's been assaulted in his home on camera, and children in mass were assaulted by the World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, and hey, in a minute, one of their top baby faces is going to be assaulted by a member of security, so...
Well, I'll just say this, though. For what you said earlier, you know, you're not a big fan of this. I like the in-ring stuff. I'm not a fan of this stuff with Adam Cole and MJF because they're clearly having a great time, and MJF's a really talented actor, but it gets to be too much of we're doing skits and all of that stuff. But all the other stuff in the ring is good, and they are over. They may be the most over thing in the company right now.
Yeah, well, the ratings seem to bear that out, too. They're the AEW Bloodline.